Hey everybody, it's Psychic Medium Blair Robertson here with a couple of tips live coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, where right now it is 99 degrees outside. I took this camera outside about half an hour ago, my phone, and I was doing a quick little video and the camera said emergency, overheating, and I had to come back in and cool it off. We're on now. This weekend is going to be a painful weekend for some of you, and for some of you it's going to be a powerful one. And by that I mean this. This weekend is Mother's Day, and many of us, including myself, have a beloved mother on the other side who's passed on before us. And I just want to share some tips with you on how to have a spirit connection with your mother this weekend. If she's in spirit, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, give you a couple of tips, and it will help you and it will heal you. The only thing is that you have to follow the instructions. One of the things that I think Spirit has been testing me lately, guys. Spirit has been testing me lately. Sometimes I've been finding that I just give really simple instructions to somebody. Here, do these three things. 1, 2, and 3. And then people come back and say, it didn't work. Well, did you follow the instructions? Well, no, I thought I would do it my way instead of your instructions because you've been doing it for 40 years. So it's no wonder they struggle. 40 years of doing this, I'm going to show you how you can make a connection with your mother this weekend. It's beautiful. Actually, there's 2 ways that you can do it. So if you guys are interested in learning how that's done, let's make this a little bit interactive. I haven't been on in a little while because I've been clearing up stuff in my office, getting rid of some files and stuff from my deceased friend that he asked me to dispose of, and it's been busy in a good way. Haven't been able to get on here much. How many of you would like to make a connection with your mother and your deceased loved one? As you can tell, allergies are bad here, guys. Bad, bad, bad. I'm getting my butt kicked. I feel good. Look terrible. How many of you would like to know that? Put some hearts up, some thumbs up. If you'd like to learn how to do it, if you'd like to have a couple of tips, say, and you can't do the hearts and thumb thing, just say, yeah, me, Blair, or me, or yes, please, or whatever. Make some comments down right now, because I would like to see how interested you really are. Maybe some of you don't want to speak to your mom. Maybe you don't want to make a connection. Maybe some of you are sad and lonely and want to stay that way. I don't know. How would I know? So if you're interested, post it down right now, and I'll give you some tips if we get enough interest. There we go. There's Kelly. There's Lynn. I'm seeing lots of hearts and thumbs going up. This is wonderful. Great, great, great. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is allergies, guys. It's just it's supposed to be delivered either tonight or tomorrow. I'm supposed to get a new, like a Flonase or something like that that's supposed to help me. I think the other thing's not working for me. Okay, good. Tip number one. You guys should all go, if you haven't already. Yesterday or the day before, I was a bit surprised. I asked people if they had read my newspaper, and I had dozens of people say, newsletter? I didn't know you have a newsletter. And I've said thousands of times, go over to www.blairrobertson.com. I have a free newsletter that I send out. But when you sign up, you immediately get a report. It's free. It talks about the 5 signs your deceased loved ones send you. Tip number 1, get that. It's a free report. Oh, Blair, but I think you're just trying to get me onto your mailing list so you can send me stuff to buy. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. I really am. But if you're anal about that type of thing, all you have to do is just sign up, get the report, and unsubscribe. We won't mail you again. So go ahead and do that. That's tip number 1, because when you know what the 5 signs are that they're sending you, you're going to feel closer to them. How do you know if you don't know? Like, if you're walking down the street, I can assure you your loved ones are sending you signs. I can assure every single human being walking on the face of the earth gets signs. Maybe not every single day. I don't get signs from my dad very often at all. My granddad, hardly any. My mother for sure. But everybody's different. So if you don't know, how are you going to know? If you don't know, How are you going to know? So guys, get the 5 Signs Report. And if you're already on my newsletter, just scroll through and find the 5 Signs Report. Do a search, get that. Number 2, this is a big one. When you are no other medium talks about this. I'm the only guy that seems to be the one that gets this and helps people with it. All the other mediums want you to come to them. The only way you're going to connect with your loved ones is if you pay me tons of money and come to my big events. No. Guys, listen. When you're busy and stuff's going on, like earlier on today, I had about 5, actually I had 5 really urgent, super important things that had to be done by noon. Like critical, like very important. So Spirit would never have been able to get through to me because no matter which item I chose, this person was going to be pissed off. If I switched it around, this person would have to, like, it was very stressful in a good way. We've all experienced that with our jobs and work and life. Spirit can't get through to you because you got too much going on in your life. You got too much. It's too crazy. There's stuff going on. But when you stop, breathe, meditate, just for a few moments, come back, get grounded, clear out everything else. That's when your deceased loved ones can send you signs. When you do that, by the way, not only will it help I'm not a doctor, but it'll reduce your blood pressure, it'll reduce the stress, reduce all that anxiety. When you do that, you won't immediately go back up to that stress level again. That's why I so recommend in all of my books that I have that you take just 1 minute out of a day, maybe out of an hour, 1 minute, out of 60 minutes, 60 stressful minutes, take one for yourself. Well, I can't. I've got a boss that watches over me. Go to the bathroom for 1 minute every hour, but I don't have to pee. Go anyway. Just go, sit in a stall, and just breathe. Do that. You'll find that it takes a few minutes for that stress to come back again, but you'll go into it more refreshed. You'll go into it happier. It's a positive thing that will help you and bless you, but that's when your loved ones can send you the signs. Okay? Number 3. And I know a lot of people won't do that. And I'm not saying this to put anybody down. I just know it from experience, from doing this for 40 years. Listen to me. Make a place for Mom this weekend. Make a place for Mom this weekend. There's a bunch of ways that you can do it. If you're going to be having a Mother's dinner, for example, having family over, or you're having a get-together, put out a picture of Mom. Light a candle. Keep it safe. Ask her to send you signs. But more importantly, talk to her. Tell her how you feel. The other day I posted on my Facebook page, it was pretty impressive. I put a picture of a telephone up and I said, if you could speak to one deceased loved one just for a minute, what would you say? And it was really heartwarming to read some of the comments. By posting a comment on that post, you were, in fact, speaking to your loved one. Not to me. You were speaking to your loved one, not me. When I post stuff like that, it's there to help you. It's there for free. It's there to help you. It's there for free. That's why it's on Facebook. So when you post something, or when you say something to you, like, Mom, I wish I could remember that recipe you made. I miss you. I wish you could be here this Sunday. The family's coming together. We're getting together having a picnic. I wish you could be here. When you do stuff like that, it's powerful. It's powerful beyond all mental comprehension. They will come and they will send you signs to let you know that they heard. Not instantaneously. Like if I say, hey, Mom, I missed you. It's not like something like my mug is going to levitate. It's not going to happen that way. But throughout the day, you'll start to smell things, hear things, feel things. You'll feel their presence around. My mother, everybody's different, okay? So your mother might be different. My mother used to use a cream called Pond's Cold Cream. And when my mother's around, I know, I can tell you guys, on Sunday, I am going to pick up the scent. I'm going to pick up the scent. I will smell her. I know I will. I just know I will. Because, not because I'm a medium and not because I'm the famous guy that's written books. It's because I do what I'm telling you guys to do. Let me say that again. I do what I tell you guys to do. Hold on for a second, guys. There we go. Sorry, my screen just popped up one of those alert things. I do what I say I do. I'm not just telling this to you guys and I don't do it. This weekend, I have been missing my mom this week. I really have. Just like probably all of us. Probably because of the marketing that comes our way. You know, when you get these little things that don't forget to buy a Mother's Day card for your mom this weekend. It's like, oh, stab in the heart. Thanks for reminding me my mom's dead. Thank you. Thank you, Hallmark. Pull it out. But we can do it. We can do it. Okay? So far, the tips I've shared, I've got one more tip for you. So far, the tips I've shared with you. Number one, you want to know what the 5 signs are. How do you know what the 5 signs are? You go to my webpage, blairrobertson.com, sign up for the free newsletter. You get the 5 signs right away. And it's a very short report. I think it's 10 pages long, and it's got lots of pictures in it. I actually designed it myself. But it's meant to be, you know, here's this sign, here's this sign. Everybody's different. You might not smell your mother this weekend. You might hear something, see something, feel something, taste something, and it will be a sign from them. It'll be a sign from them. How powerful would that be to get a sign, to know that they're not dead, they're alive in spirit. Number 2, you know, you've got to stop and breathe. You've got to stop and meditate. You've got to stop and clear every once in a while. I don't have my watch on right now, but I have my iWatch, and it's got an app called Mindfulness, I think it is. I use the app to remind me every hour to meditate, but I don't use the app, okay? I do my little meditation every hour. And even though this morning was stressful, I did it. Number 3, make space for them. Put out a plate setting if you're having a dinner. Put out a plate setting. Put up a picture of your mom and put out a plate. 4 of you are going to be there for dinner. Put out a 5th plate. Put out the fork, put out the knife, put out everything. Put out the glass. You don't have to fill the stuff. It will take place. You'll sense them. It makes room for them. You're inviting spirit to be in your life. You're inviting spirit to step in. You're inviting them to make a connection with you. Okay? And finally, last but not least, my best tip, and this is the best one of all. I have decided, because I've had a lot of people ask me about this, tomorrow night, Saturday night, I am doing my world famous online group readings. Now, I've had other people copy what I do, but nobody can do what I can do. I bring healing messages from Spirit to as many people as I possibly can on the online group reading. And tomorrow I'm going to be putting a special focus and doing a very brief meditation, a group meditation with everybody. Everybody that joins me tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a group meditation, okay? And I'm going to be asking Spirit to help people have connections with their loved ones, in particular, if they have a mom that's passed, to make a connection with her. That will help you with this weekend. It's over at www.blairrobertson.com. You can sign up for it. Join us tomorrow night. It is, I had a brain fart there. Yeah, today's Friday. So tomorrow is Saturday. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eileen just posted right now. Eileen Rosenblum said, his sessions are great. You get healed even if you don't get a reading. Thank you for saying that, because that's what it's all about. Let me ask you a question. All the tips I've given to you are free, with the exception of the online group reading, which I charge for. If you don't come, or you don't have the money, or whatever, you can still do those other things. But I would highly recommend, if you're missing your mother, if you're missing a loved one, to join me on Saturday night. Join me Saturday night. It will be powerful, it will be profound, and it will heal you like nothing else. I know there's other people doing online group readings now, because I was the first and they've copied what I do. I just got a notification from a friend of mine, said, hey, did you know this guy? My friend thinks he's a fake, and I'm not totally convinced he's real myself. He's charging $60 to come to his online group reading, and he's insisting that if you've lost a loved one in the past 6 months, don't come. Don't come. It'll be true traumatic for you. Bull puckies. Bull puckies. Bull puckies. I've had people come the day of a loved one passing and be healed. How fast do you want to be healed? That's the question for you. How fast do you want to be healed? How fast? How long do you want to drag this out? It's Mother's Day, for goodness sakes. If you're missing your mom, if this is your first year, it's going to be painful as hell. But even if you lost your mother like I did back in 1992, it's still tough not having her around. It's still tough not having her around. Patricia says the online group reading was very healing. They are a blessing. Thank you very much for saying it. You go to www.blairrobertson.com, BlairRobertson.com. You can sign up right there. You should be there. You should be there. But at the very least, promise yourself, who is going to follow my instructions? Put some thumbs or hearts. Are you going to follow my tips and suggestions, especially the free ones? Say yes if you're going to follow the instructions. Not think about following the instructions. Not, Blair, I'm thinking about downloading your report. Not, Blair, I think I might try to meditate. Not, I'm thinking maybe I'll try making space for Mom this weekend. If you're going to do it, make a commitment to yourself right now. I challenge you, I double dare you to type in yes right now, to make that commitment. To make that commitment. Type it in, send some thumbs or hearts. Put that in right now. Who's going to do it? Which of you are going to do it? Or are you going to just drift through this weekend feeling pain and wanting everybody to feel sorry for you? Are you going to be one of those people that posts, oh, I miss my mommy on Sunday. I miss her so much. Did you follow Blair's instructions? Well, I was really busy this weekend and I just couldn't, I don't know that. Are you going to make excuses? Or are you going to take the steps to heal yourself? And if you could put yourself in your mother's shoes right now, imagine that you're deceased and talking to yourself right now. You're in heaven and you're talking to yourself right now. What would you be saying to you? What would Mom be saying to you right now? Put yourself in her shoes. Would she want you to drift through the weekend feeling pain? Or would she want you to be, at the very least, practicing those really brain-dead simple steps? And I mean that sincerely. I know some people get offended by how blunt and direct I am, but those steps are so brain-dead simple. They're brain-dead simple. Read the 5 Signs report. Unless you're totally illiterate, it's easy. Number 2, meditate. Just breathe and just send out that thought that you're open for a sign. Just a single sign, just one sign. Just send me one sign. Number 3, I got the numbers right? Yeah. Make space for them. Put out a plate setting. Set up a picture with a candle. Don't leave a candle on it burning unattended. I hope I don't have to tell you guys that. Do that. Do those things. Are you going to do it? There's a bunch of yeses. I'm seeing them now. There we go. Lori says, sorry, I just saw this live. So some people are jumping in right now. Lori, I would really strongly recommend, when this is over, it'll convert into a replay. It's playing live right now. It'll be I would watch it again because it really is that important. And for all of you, there's not a lot of you here, but for all of you that say, oh, Blair doesn't give away anything for free, he just does stuff for money. Here's what I say to you now. That's what I say to you. Because that stuff I just shared with you doesn't cost you anything. It costs you zip. How many psychic mediums have shared those kinds of tips with you other than me? How many? Who? None. Me, Blair Robertson, psychic medium. I've been given a gift to heal. And if you really want to up your healing, you want to be there on Saturday night. You want to be there on Saturday night. Don't let excuses get in your way. Don't let an excuse get in your way. All you need to do to attend is to get the free app, Zoom. Download it to your device. Whatever you're watching this on right now, download the free Zoom app onto your device. Go to my webpage. You sign up and you pay for tomorrow night's session. It's only $20, $20. Others, I heard, I think James Van Praag's on right now. I think James Van Praag is doing his session right now. I think he's on tonight, right now. I think. I could be mistaken. James Van Praag's on right now. $30. $30 to attend one of his events. $20 for mine. There you go. Other guys, like, John Edward and all of those other ones, some of these guys are charging like $100 to attend. $100 to attend. Blair, $20. And you can have multiple people. See what I'm sitting right now? You can have like 10 or 12 people watching it right now. If you can't do it, that's okay. Follow the tips. But I strongly suggest that you be there. Connect with your mom this weekend. The profound healing you'll experience is unbelievable, but you got to show up. I'm Blair Robertson, signing off. I hope those tips helped you. I hope you will actually follow through with your commitment. If you typed in YES, and if you sent up a thumb or a heart, you better follow through, because you just made a commitment with Spirit that you will. Not me. You made a commitment with Spirit. Don't let Spirit down. Don't let Spirit down. Rhonda Lynn says, Blair went 4 hours the last time and I paid $20. It was well worth it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't promise I'll go 4 hours every time, guys, but I am going to be doing a special event tomorrow night of special focus. I'm still going to be doing readings from other people, like whoever comes through, dad, your brother, your son, that type of thing. They'll still be coming through, but I'm going to be putting a focus on a meditation where the whole group can make those connections. So that's it for me. Love and light to you. If you're tuning in now, I would wait just a minute or two and watch the replay, because there's great tips, free tips on this video that will help you and will heal you. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the follow if you're on Facebook. Just follow me, sign up, do all that stuff. Love and light to each and every one of you. Thank you.